Na hata katika kifo yake, Kelvin is talking to us in many ways. Anatuzungumzia kama Wakenya hata katika kifo yake, kwa sababu huyu Kelvin alikuwa ni mtu, vile imesemwa hapa na wale walikuwa wanafanya kazi na yeye, he was ambitious, disciplined and focused. Kwa sababu alikuwa ametoka mahali palipo chini sana, lakini kwa sababu ya bidii na kujitolea alifika mahali amevunja rekodi ya dunia. Huyu kijana ambaye alitoka familia ambaye haijulikani, sehemu ndogo ya Chepkorio, lakini leo rekodi ya dunia iko na jina yake. Na ni kwa sababu alijitolea, hakutaka kuwa na sababu. He had more reasons not to succeed than he had to succeed. But he worked against the odds. He could have said, I come from a village that is not very well known, or I come from a family that cannot cater for me, or that I don't have even running shoes. You heard him that he ran barefoot in his earlier days. But he didn't see those as impediments to his ambition and to his success. I say Kelvin, even in his death, is speaking to us as Kenya. That we may not have gold, we may not have so much, and that should not deter us from being the great country that we must be. All of us, as the people of Kenya, we must love this country enough to be able, each and every one of us, to do their best to make Kenya great.
Your Excellency, your presence here today is a clear demonstration of where your administration holds our athletes. Last Jamhuri Day, Your Excellency, you honored many athletes, including the late, with honors because of your personal commitment to the development of sports in this country. Na kwa hivyo tunaomba wale wanariadha wote ambaye wataenda Olympics to honor this great son here by carrying our flag high and shattering many other world records. That way tutakuwa tumeinua jina lake. We trust our team will do very well in Paris, na tunatakia nyinyi mema. Kama rais atakubali anipe ruhusa, nitakuja siku 2-3 niungane na nyinyi. Sijui kama atakubali, kwa sababu rais siku hizi kichwa yake yuko tu kwa mambo ya uchumi. Anatusukuma hata sisi wengine masomo yetu yuko chini, anatuambia tukue economist. Najua huyu rais rafiki yangu, lakini kuna bahali alinichenga kidogo. Aliponiambia nikuwe naibu wake, nilikuwa nafikiri nakuja kumsaidia kazi. Hakuniambia ya kwamba zote anataka tukue ma economist. Mambo yetu tu mambo ya uchumi kutoka asubuhi mpaka usiku. Kwa hivyo rais, utanikubalia mimi niende Paris siku 2-3 niwachane na mambo ya uchumi, nika support hawa. Sisi tunataka kusema tumekuja hapa kuungana na nyinyi, na we want to say pole to the parents, to the widow, to the children. We are with you in prayer during this very difficult time.
We can only wish and pray that the record that Kiptum was planning to break shall one day be broken by Precious and Caleb. We wish to recognize and appreciate your government because you have provided a strong, peaceful and stable and secure environment for these young people to be able to showcase their talent and be able to globally scale this particular terrain without any worries whatsoever. It is important that we continue to rally behind you as a nation so that peace and security and stability will anchor the opportunities that abound amongst our people.
Snatched from us at just 24 years of age, the late Kiptum was a once-in-a-generation sporting talent who astounded the sporting world by becoming the first person to run a marathon in under 2 hours and 1 minute. This historic achievement and his many other record-shattering feats in his short career earned him accolades both at home and abroad, which included his much-deserved conferment with a national honor and award, the Order of the Grand Warrior, or GW. This world is now a lesser place without Kelvin Kiptum in it. The night skies darken, the sea breeze colder in the absence of his bright star and radiant warmth. His accomplishments inspired millions to continuously push themselves to greater heights of excellence, whether in sports or in other aspects of life. His easygoing personality, humility, and eagerness to assist and mentor others made him a much beloved figure among all who he interacted with. Kiptum had already become a champion in our anti-doping agenda, our absolute zero tolerance to doping, our message of running and winning clean. And indeed, when his record was ratified only a couple of weeks ago by World Athletics, we applauded because he then symbolized that indeed you can run, you can win, and you can shatter world records without doping.
Your Excellency, these athletes, including Kiptum, have made a difference through sports. And sometimes we have over-glorified class education, Your Excellency, to the extent that we deny these athletes opportunities to serve in government just because of lack of a paper. Your Excellency, under CBC program, we need to change our mindset. We should not force everybody to have a particular certificate. Their running exploits must count for something and must be rewarded to be a certificate. And Your Excellency, there is no problem if we can absorb these world athletes once they win their medals in the world. There's no problem to take them to government parastatals to become brand ambassadors and get them a job, Your Excellency.
We want to tell the world that Kiptum is not the last athlete to come from this area. Our young children, the young children of Kiptum, will be the ones also to break the record. But there are only two things. You've seen Governor Kutimoja saying, kila mtu ataenda Wasingishu. Governor, I want to rectify and say, there are only two things in this world now. If you really need to win anything across the world in terms of athletics, there are only two things. You are either born in Elgeyo Marakwet or you train in Elgeyo Marakwet. If you don't have that, forget about winning.
Rais, nataka ufanye tu kazi moja peke yake. Unajua hawa wakimbiaji pia ni watoto wetu na ni watoto wako. Nataka uchukue nafasi, uketi na wao. Kuna mambo mengi utawaongelesha, utawaguide ili tusiwe na hasara Maana unajua rais, hata mimi nilipata pesa nikiwa mdogo, na mimi najua hasara ya pesa tukiwa wadogo. So chukua nafasi, uketi na wao ili mambo mengi itatengenezwa. Asante sana, Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.